this is just really grown out of proportion. I just think this is something that you should handle in a much better fashion than with lawsuits. Everybody has seen the viral video of the two little black girls getting ignored by Rosita, who is supposed to be a bilingual character on Sesame Street. Yes, I've seen the video, and I will say I think that they were shrugged off in a not nice way. I think you go and you talk to the superiors at Sesame Street about this. You need to tell them that you need to train your puppeteers or whoever you call these folks that run around in these costumes. You need to train them much better on how to deal with certain situations. You at least wave at everybody versus, give them this brush off. And we saw where she had the finger up at somebody, which was supposed to be a parent that was off scene, wanted them to take a picture with the baby. Totally fine, I get that. But maybe this is more about training, I believe, than thinking that Sesame Street is totally trying to disrespect black children. I think this also should have been a teaching moment with the parent that, not all the time everybody is going to say hello to you. It doesn't mean they don't like you. Maybe they didn't see you. Maybe they had too many things happening at the same time. I'm not saying that this is what happened in this instant, but this is definitely things that we need to carry on and teach our young people that yes, that hurt your feelings, but I'm so proud that how you handle it. That's what makes you a better person. That's what makes people respect you more, is how you handle things. Mom running out and getting lawyers and attorneys for something that I think all in all could have been handled a little bit better. I think this is just being blown out of proportion and just showing the kids that in this day and age, if you don't get what you want, you could sue for it. No matter how big or how small or how egregious, if you don't get what you want, because you should always get what you want, and everybody should always pay attention to you because you're reaching out for that, so sue for it. And sadly to say that if you go into corporate America, these types of lessons sometimes are learned the hard way and you get your feelings hurt. Again, I just think this could have been a more teachable moment, and instead of trying to bully Sesame Street, Sesame Place into doing the right thing. Now, if you, after going to them and they told and letting them know that this is what you've observed, this, that, this, and that, this, and that, and they told you to go pound sand, then I would be on board with you taking this viral and calling the attorneys. But as your first line of defense, I just think this is being blown out of proportion. And this could have been more of a teaching moment, a learning moment. I'll also say this. There's been people that have been bringing out videos of times where kids were being manhandled by some of the puppeteers or people in the costumes. I've seen some very questionable behavior by people in costumes. This is when you need to talk to Sesame Street or whoever are the operatives at the place where you saw this at, and let them know this is not good. I think there was like this little blue monster that kind of took his stomach and pushed a little girl on the ground. That was totally bad. I agree with that. But my question again is, what did the parents do? Did they go talk to the operatives that were in charge? Or they just showed it up on social media? Because if you just put it up on social media, I'm thinking you're just trying to get some clout versus actually trying to solve the problem or rectify the problem. And thank Sesame Street for doing something about the problem when it's done. So that's how I feel about it. Conservative life on Mars. We are living in strange times right now. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell.